Guys, today we will be taking a look at 4chan coin and giving an update on it. Honestly, it's been performing very well in comparison to some of the other coins I'm in. I've done a few videos on it, and I do love the narrative surrounding it. I do love its recent price action. We've seen more money now dumped into Ethereum. Ethereum is on the rise again. And with that, we have 4chan coin sitting above $11 million. And it actually did wick above 13 million, 13.5 million. And it's stabilized at this point around $11 million. Taking a look at the 3 month timeline, very, very impressive. It's done around 10x from mid to late June. And I do think this is going to be one of the bigger meme coins within Ethereum of the cycle. Like when you filter for Ethereum on Dex Screener, this coin is always inside the top 20, the top 30. Very good volume, amazing liquidity, and a coin that's been around for over 2 years at this point, experiencing its first bull market. There's a lot of bullish sentiment surrounding it, and it does have a very, very active Telegram with a lot of anons spamming. There's always energy. And really, it's a Telegram that I've been following, and I've been in the channel for 8 or 9 months at this point. And even, I mean, this is a coin that was doing nothing and just stagnated and going down for 5 or 6 months. And I've been in it for a while. But you can see the price action recently has been very, very good. It did wick around 14.5 million. So right now sitting at around 11 million, and taking a look at it compared to where it was. I mean, this is a high for it since all the way back during that the AI run we had back in the spring of 2024. So well over a year. The coin had a low of like 100, what was it, 950K. So it's done around an 11 and a half, 12x since that. And the last 24 hours, I mean, that's really, really recent price action. It did have a huge downturn, and then, I mean, you're going to get that with these violent upward moves. But I've always thought with this coin base, I mean, the liquidity sitting at 1.5 million, the current market cap at 11.1. I would ignore the fully diluted market cap, but the market cap right now is 11.1. There is no vesting or anything like that, but it's just there's like blacklisted wallets, so that's the reason for that. But this coin, I mean, I've been in this for a while. I've been recommending it to people. To me, this is the way I think. I mean, you look at Ethereum, you look at some of the meme coins, the top meme coins on Ethereum. If we could have something like 4chan reach around 50 million before the blow off top, I think we'll get this coin potentially to $1 billion, or at least to $500 million. The idea is to put it in the position for when the blow off top to happen. We don't need, on 100x in a day. We could just take a 10x because the coin's already done a 10x, and then that's a 100x. 10 times 10 is 100. So if we get the coin at around 50 or 60 million going into mid fall, late fall, whenever the alt season is, people think, well, Bitcoin's cycle top is going to be October. Maybe it'll be September, a little bit earlier. Maybe it'll be later. Maybe it'll be an extended cycle because of the adoption that Bitcoin has seen. Maybe Bitcoin and alts will act differently this cycle. I mean, you can't predict the exact way in which the cycle will happen. Everyone thought 2021 was going to happen the same as 2017, and that was not true. There was an extended cycle, and this year, who knows what ends up happening. But I think the thought is that this is very good news that this coin is running, and we want our coins to run so we're not reliant on some crazy 100x in the span of a day, which is very unlikely to happen. I mean, it can happen, but you don't want to rely on it. We would much rather be in like an SPX situation to where that coin's already done 100x, and now it's going to see a crazy multiple because there's going to be a bunch of money dumped into Ethereum. Like, you take a look at where Ethereum is right now. Well, just taking a look at kind of what this is, the categories. This is the 4chan themed coin. Obviously, it is the coin of 4chan. It is the unofficial like money of the internet. You can see SPX up around 15 cents, or excuse me, 15%. How about Troll? Troll over 200 million. And that's a shame because that's not the OG Troll, but Troll up there. And then here's 4chan. So 4chan, I mean, imagine this is the official coin. I mean, you have three or four different Pepe coins. I'm not bad mouthing Pepe, but still, you've got a Pooh, you've got this Harry Potter. Well, this was the Murad stuff. The Giga Chat. I mean, all of this, the NPC, all of this originates from 4chan. So why can't 4chan flip some of these other coins and, really possibly see 4chan maybe inside of the top 4, top 5 4chan related coins. Then no, that's not going to happen. It's not going to move to the top 4. Maybe inside the top 10. If it's inside the top 10, it's basically at 100 million. It's already flipped a lot of these coins. It was sitting down here. So it's flipped a number of these coins. A lot of these coins are actually performing very well within the past 24 hours. That's because Ethereum's been pumping. But like, even look at 4chan compared to many of these other ones, up 92%. Even the Ethereum troll is only up 80, it's up 33%, the Ethereum troll. But even some of these other ones, I mean, you're not going to see a better performer really than what 4chan has been doing in the past 7 days compared to all the other 4chan coins. I guess troll. Yeah, okay, troll is up 280%, but 4chan will do very well. I want to see what Ethereum is right now. Let's take a look. Yeah, so Ethereum's up 13%. It's over $4,000 now. Wow. So Ethereum should definitely reach a new all-time high. It better, because its all-time high is only like $4,600. But I mean, the thought is that, well, this cycle at least 10,000, right? We need Ethereum at least 10,000, hopefully 12,000. It's just been really delayed compared to Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin is making new all-time highs. Look at the BTC dominance down to 58%. See, the thing is, the BTC dominance can drop as long as our memes are being pumped. That we're happy if that's happening. The problem is, if the BTC dominance is dropping and, it's not flowing into the meme coins that we buy, becomes an issue. Because evidently we'd be picking the wrong meme coins. But I don't think I picked the wrong meme coin with this one. I think this coin should do very well, and we could see a violent move. I'm hoping we see a really violent move, and just for once we get it up to like 50 or 60 million, and then it just slingshots. I mean, the coin is set up in such a great position. It hasn't even reached its all-time high yet. Its all-time high is 27 million, and that was over 2 years ago. So this is an older coin in comparison to a lot of these other coins. I mean, it's its first cycle though, which is good. You don't want it to be its second cycle. It's the first actual bull cycle for 4chan coin. And I mean, I was talking about this coin when it was a lot lower, and hopefully it's able to keep doing well. But it doesn't really get talked about a lot. I mean, people just don't. I really don't know why. I mean, when you look at it, like, if you filter, and this is really what you should be doing, filter to the Ethereum coins, and this is where you really see some of the top coins. I mean, some of these coins are brand new. Like, you got to look at the age. The ones that are less than a month old are kind of like, iffy. But the ones that are over a month, I mean, these are coins that I know are probably going to do very, very well. And normally you see 4chan and NASDAQ on the first page. I'm hoping 4chan, there's 4chan right there at 61. Yeah, hopefully 4chan and NASDAQ are like in the top 10 of volume. Well, it's not even just based on volume. Like, you try and figure, what is this actually based on? It's based on transactions, but it's actually an algorithm is what it's based on. They take transactions, they take total volume, they take activity, price range. It's not just based on volume, it's based on all of these things combined. So when it comes to like ranking, because SPX right now is at number 6, and again, the ones that are brand new they're kind of irrelevant. You want, if a coin's like 5 or 6 months old and it's inside the top 10, I mean, that's obviously very good for the coin. That means the coin is there's a lot of activity within it, and there's a lot of staying power for the coin. So I just think 4chan look at something like Apu, and they were able to CTO Apu and run it from basically nothing to well over, $400-500 million. Why can't we see something like 4chan do that? I mean, 4chan is the combination of everything. It is what all of these Keck, it's what all these things originated from. So I think 4chan, hopefully this is a really breakout and it's not just going to go back down, because I've had that happen before. So hopefully this is like an official, because think about it, it's such a bullish time in the market for a coin to have this type of move, to go from basically 1.25 to 11, do a quick 10x in the span of a few weeks. It's not crazy or anything like that. It's a modest move, but it's showing a lot of strength. And when you're talking about a coin that has this level of price history over 2 years, people can trust it more. It's been around for a while. The holders have changed. There's been people holding for a while, people just getting into the project. there's more dynamicness to it rather than something that's just launched. So I think that this is going to be attractive for people once they really see it. So I think 4chan will do very, very well. And obviously, I'm sure they are shilling it, taking a look and seeing their Twitter community. You know, that's very solid, just under 6,000 followers. They've got the check mark. And they've got a post 21 minutes ago, retweet 4 hours ago, post yesterday. You know, basically a post a day, a few posts a day. Looking at the 4chan narrative here. I mean, yeah, this is basically the narrative. You've got all these different things. I'm hoping 4chan can kind of bounce into the range of where Joe Coin is, which is like 40 or 50 million, I think. So hopefully it ends up doing that. I guess we'll see. But it's not financial advice, guys. Make sure you like the video down below. That's going to do it for this one.